All right, well, welcome to the call, everyone. We're so excited that you guys are here. Tonight is Monday, September 17th, and Rita and I are so excited to be hosting tonight and the next 5 weeks with you on just bringing in different leaders from across our company and having them share their heart and really what they're passionate about. And you guys, I'm super excited because one thing I get asked all the time, I've been in this industry almost 18 years. People ask me, why is Isagenix different? Why is Isagenix different? And the thing that, is different about our company, you guys, is that it's everyone links arms and helps each other, whether you're financially connected or not. And tonight I have, the privilege of introducing you to Natacha. And some of you may know her, and this is my first time meeting her. And so it's so cool because, like everybody is willing to help everyone. Today at noon, my husband was doing a Zoom for a team that's in North Dakota that just a guy he met through Isagenix that's not financially linked to us. So it really is, as you start growing your team and building your business, just remember that, like, if you'll just, lock arms and help other people, that will be reciprocated to your team. And so it's just such a unique part of Isagenix, and it's something that we love about it. So I am going to give you Natacha's bio, and I'm going to read it because she's like incredible, and I don't want to miss anything. So Natacha is a nurse practitioner and a mother of two who is truly a product of the product. She noticed Isagenix in March of 2016 when she read a Facebook post of a friend who was raving about her weight loss. Desperate to lose her post-baby weight, she took a leap of faith and ordered her first system. After falling in love with the products, Natacha went on to build her business to what it is today, a solid foundation that allows her to have more time with her family. Natacha is currently enjoying leading a life with her partner and her 3-year-old daughter and her new baby boy. She wants to spread the word that with Isagenix, the possibilities are endless, and you can definitely reach your dreams if you're willing to get out of your comfort zone. And you guys, I just think it's so amazing. Like Rita was messaging me today some things about Natacha, that she's been in the company 2 years. I want you guys to listen, 2 years, and she's a 5-star already. So I know tonight a lot of you are getting on because you're really excited because she's going to talk to us about her pillars of health and just some of the key products and how she implements them and how you can build a business with them. But I want you to pick up too that she is also sharing the opportunity, that she's not just talking about the shakes being amazing, that she's sharing our incredible opportunity. You saw that in her bio, it's given her more time with her children and her husband, her partner, just like it's done for me and my husband and our kids and so many of you. And so you guys, a 5-star if you're new, that's an average of $250,000 US a year. So I just want you to let that soak in less than 2 years. She's been able to build that. So if you're listening tonight and you're new, or if you've been in for a while, just make the decision that today's the day you're going to treat this like a business, because when you decide to do that, that's when everything changes. So I'm super excited. She's also in the top 30 incomers in Canada. I want to make sure I mention that. So Natacha, if you just want to share with us, I have my notebook ready. I am ready to take notes. So all of you guys have your pen and paper ready, because Rita said she is a wealth of information. So
I'm freaking out a bit. I'm so amazed about this opportunity. I mean, Hilari just introduced me. I mean, she doesn't know who I am. I know who she is. I'm so excited. So when Rita asked me to be on this training call or these training calls, I was like, what, me? Really? But super fortunate. I'm happy I get to share it with my team afterwards. I'm so excited. So yeah, I am a nurse practitioner. I'm currently on mat leave. My bio says new baby boy. He just turned 1. But here in Canada, we get to take 12 months off. And just since this past November, we can extend it to 18 months. So I went full blown, took the 18 months off, and I'm only returning part-time. That's the plan for now, unless something changes that might not return at all. But let's not go there right now. Like Hilari said, I started in March of 2016, totally for the product. Totally for the product. I saw this post, my friend saying she lost 12 pounds on a nutritional system, and I thought for sure, okay, this must be a fad. It's a new thing. It's going to die out. But I didn't really care. I was so desperate for something. I just wanted something. I didn't know what it was. I just wanted something. Because before I had my daughter, I solely managed my weight by going to the gym, managing my energy by going to the gym, maintaining my weight by going to the gym. I don't do diets. I don't count calories. I eat well. I eat clean, but not a calorie counter. And if you tell me to stop eating carbs, I'll go buy a bag of chips and a loaf of bread. I swear to God. So when I saw that post, I got desperate and I thought, oh my God, this must be so wrong, but I'm just going to do it just for 1 month. I won't tell anyone and I'll just do it. And whatever I do, I make my boyfriend do. So I ordered 2 boxes, one for me, one for him. So we did this and I lost 12 pounds in the first month. And I can't remember what he lost, like 25. Then I thought, shit, well, I can buy a second box. It's not going to kill me, right? So I bought the second box. So at the end of 2 months, I had lost 18 pounds and he had lost 32 pounds. And that's I exercised a bit, him with no exercise at all. And the inches loss was unbelievable. And the energy we gained was insane. I remember my coworker saying, I don't know what you're taking, but you better check the ingredients because something in there is not right. Something in there is not right. Yeah, you're jumping off the wall. So I thought, oh shit, she's right. So by that day, I said, okay, if I'm going to keep doing this, I need to study every little ingredient. I have to study everything. There must be just one ingredient in there that's just addicting or something like crack cocaine. And I'm just going to find that one product that I can't use and I'll use all the rest. But 2 years later, I'm still taking the whole system. I only found out afterwards because my sponsor wasn't into the sciencey part, but I got really interested in all the studies that came out in January the following year, which really helped ease my mind. But before that, I really studied everything, read a lot on isogenicshealth.net. And what really got me was the products. That's what got me. I'm a product of the product, that's for sure. I consume it every day. I have not gone a day without consuming at least one shake. And it's just been the most amazing thing. And my sponsor kept telling me, you're going to share this one day. You're going to sell this one day. I'm like, what? What do you mean? But it just came so naturally because everyone was just asking me, how did you lose weight? How do you have all this energy? What happened? What happened? So I kind of just started sharing that way. And that's how I built my business at first. So I'll talk about that more later. But so our 5 pillars of health. The first one is weight wellness, the one that's most popular, I would think. Weight loss is very attracting to everyone. That's what attracts people. That's what attracted me. I tell everyone I came for the weight loss. I stayed for the energy. The energy I got, which would be in the vitality and well-being pillar, is what really got me. Like, first of all, sleeping better at night and having that mental clarity and that energy where you don't need to depend on like 5 cups of coffee every day. That really, really got me. So within the year before I got pregnant again, I reached those 3 pillars: the weight wellness, the vitality and well-being, and then the performance one. Because like I said, I had lost 18 pounds in the first 2 months, and then I regained 6 pounds, but still kept measuring smaller and smaller. Because when you don't have any more weight to lose, if you don't have fat to lose, you're not going to keep losing weight. But what's nice is that it's the same program. It's the same protein. It's the same shake. So I just started gaining weight because you're gaining lean muscle weight. So that to me was like a true sign of the quality of the program. That was so amazing. And I just got into the performance line after I got my second baby. I used the products all through my pregnancy. I was amazed by it. And now, so personal care and beauty, we had that pillar before too. The cream is amazing. And our 5th pillar, essential oils. Like, what do you guys think? Like, show of hands, who is loving this? I am loving this so, so much. I was a big oil user before, and the brand I used is amazing, but I love the simplicity of what Isogenics did with the oils. It is just so easy, so easy. You have your 6 single oils and your 4 combined oils, and it's just simple. So for those of you that are not familiar, We have all the single oils and the blends that are really good. So like Tumbliss that helps with digestion, and then Content which help with satiation. Super good on cleanse days. Our Defense Shield, and then I didn't write that because what's the last one?
Immunity. Did you say
immunity? That's a Defense Shield. Tumbliss. Oh my God.
Look, somebody has to unmute us now. Our brains are thinking of the same thing and we can't think.
Airway.
Tumbliss, Defense Shield, Content, and Airway. Yeah, of course. Oh my God, I can't believe I used the whole bottle in the last week with my kids. And the single oils, like the lavender, super amazing. I fell asleep with my daughter tonight. It's 9 here. It's almost bedtime. I fell asleep with my daughter a while ago. I use it on my kids all the time. The lavender is just amazing. So it's just like their goal is to become the biggest health, global health company, and they will. The innovation in this company is just amazing. I just came back from a week in Arizona because I'm on the CFAB, the Canadian Field Advisory Board with Rita. And the ideas of like these doctors that they keep coming up with, I can't share anything, but it's just amazing. They're cutting edge. They're going to keep us on our toes all the time. It's incredible. And it's all for health and wellness. It's all for global health. And I love it because it's holistic care. You reach all the different levels of health. It's just amazing. So I'm assuming everyone really knows like in each pillar, like the basic of all the products. So I was thinking maybe we could discuss like different objections or different, I don't know. What do you think, Hilari? Because what I really like to explain to people is that in today's world, everybody's doing diets. We're doing diets. What are we doing? We're cutting calories on food that is already depleted, like is nutrient empty. Okay. So all our body wants is just to have good nutrients. So you're cutting calories on stuff that is already not that good. So we're only making our metabolisms go slower and slower. So that's why our shakes are so amazing, because we are filling ourselves with good nutrients. So that's one of the things that works so well with the program. The second thing is protein pacing. It's not new. That's what I used to do before Isogenics, before I had my daughter. Protein pacing. Protein pacing is amazing. If you can eat 5 to 6 times a day and have protein each and every time, you can actually aim for about 1 gram of protein per pound, or I think it's 2.2 per kilograms. But anyways, so I'm personally 140 pounds. I always aim every day for at least 120 grams of protein. It's super hard. It's super hard when you're not on Isogenics. Super hard. I used to eat chicken like there was no tomorrow, eggs, Greek yogurt, cheese. Like it's super hard. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of food if you're not even hungry. It's just a lot of food. And nowadays, like let's say the chicken. Okay. I would go to Costco to buy chicken. The chicken are like as big as the size of my face. Okay. And it's only now that I'm on Isogenics when you learn the good quality of the protein, like under-natured protein from cows in New Zealand that are grass-fed, not grain-fed, no antibiotics, no hormones. That's when you realize, oh my God, all these years, I'm eating this chicken that's the size of my face. You know what I mean? Like it's like, it's coming to me like, oh my God. It's when you think about it more and more, I just love it more and more. So the nutrients, like before when I used to do a shake, I had a protein which I thought was a good quality protein. And then I would fill it with like spinach and Greek yogurt and peanut butter and fruits. And so you would end up with a shake that's like 700 calories, size of my face. Yes, there's the size of my face. You have your protein, you have what you think is your good carbs and your good fats and all that, your fibers and stuff. But that cup of spinach I used to put in, So I would wilt down my spinach, like a big pot of wilted spinach, to be able to freeze them in ice cubes, to put 3 or 4 ice cubes to have like what I thought was a cup of spinach. Because if you want to fit it in the cup, that's what you have to do. But then I saw this show on Netflix, this documentary, that to have the equivalent of nutrients that our ancestors used to have like 30 years ago in spinach, they used to eat a cup. We have to eat 12 cups of spinach. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I can't eat 12 cups of spinach in a day. Like, I don't like spinach that much. So it's just, isogenics is just an easy way to fuel your body with nutrients. Like, just fuel it. And when you treat your body right, it treats you right in the process. I don't sell isogenics at all saying it's a diet. To me, it's not a diet. It's not a diet. If you don't change anything at all and just insert those 2 shakes in your day, you are going to have results. I mean, they won't be as optimal as if you do the full program, but you will for sure feel better, for sure feel better. And I mean, it's not everyone is looking for the weight loss. So you have to keep that in mind. So that's one super important part. Intermittent fasting, that's been around for forever. So isogenics is so smart to incorporate that, to have a supported cleanse day, because we're cleansing out the toxins. What are toxins? What did I talk about a while ago? That chicken the size of my face, the hormones, the antibiotics, the steroids, all that. That's all stuff our body cannot process. That's just the stuff that we eat. Herbicides, pesticides, it's all in our food. That's just what we eat. There's stuff, toxins in our creams, in our shampoo, in our conditioner, in our makeup. I mean, you can buy the most excellent brands and you don't have those toxins, but you don't have control over the air you breathe. Like, there's all kinds of stuff in our water we drink. It's just full of toxins. So super important to cleanse your body. A lot of people will say, oh, I don't need to cleanse. I don't want to lose weight. It's not about the weight loss. It's not about the weight loss, guys. And then some people will be upset. I cleansed for 2 days, lost 5 pounds, and say, I just regained them right away as soon as I started eating. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Of course you did. That was not the point. The point was to cleanse your cells, to take out the toxins. So then when you drink your shakes again, your cells can better absorb them. So when your cells better absorb the nutrients, your body will be working better. Your metabolism will naturally pick up. And then we have everything else that just, like I say, it marries together with all of the program. So like the good quality protein, the cleansing, and then you add adaptogens to that to help your cortisol relax a bit, to bring up your metabolism. The accelerator pills. So my problem right here is the way I built my business is because I go way too sciencey. I told Rita, you'll have to tell me to slow it down. But now, Hilary, you're going to have to tell me to slow it down.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
You know all this science stuff.
Yeah.
But this is not what got you from 0 to 5-star in 2 years.
No.
I want to know, I want you to tell them, what did you do?
What did I do?
They're all wanting to know, like, what did she do? What did she say? Right? Because, I mean, some of them have been in longer than 2 years. Some of them have been in 2 years. And they're not at a 5-star level like you are. So what did you do? Because you're, like, so product smart. That you can see that. But, like, what did you do? Like, what were the steps? What did you say? What did you do?
So being product smart is a curse and a blessing all at once. Because when I started to share at first, this is how I used to present it, but way worse, like way more in detail. And my girls were like, oh my God, I don't know how to do that. I can't do that. You have to come and do a tasting. You have to come and do a sip and sample in my house. So I was getting burnt out doing sip and samples everywhere because it's not duplicatable. It's not the point to be this sciencey. I get it now. I was just all wrong about it. But at first what I did is in our product group, I had a 20-minute introductory video that kind of went over all this stuff, not in great detail, but specifically telling people how you may think you're eating right, you may think you're eating real food, but just telling people how our food is today, that part, and how the cleansing is important, and how adaptogens are important. Why does the protein work so well with protein pacing, and the under nature value of the protein and all that stuff. So that introductory video on my product group was for sure at first, like, that's what got us. I'm not going to say that's what picked up the business, but it was so easy because people could just add on the group and then tag. So that was amazing. We're French, we're bilingual, but it's like a 70, 30, 60, 40, maybe 40% French. So doing a lot of French stuff really helped my business too. But what I would say is really, like, I'm not going to say simplifying the program, but just like presenting it in a way where it's okay. I mean, we're not promoting eating a burger and taking a fat loss pill. That's not what we're doing. We're really promoting a healthy lifestyle. It's not a diet. So I think when you kind of bring that into perspective into people are like, oh, you're really going to drink shakes all your life? Yeah, I am. Because for me, it's like I'm taking a multivitamin every day. But it's actually something I'm actually absorbing. Like, it's doing, like, it's really working. And they'll say, well, don't you miss eating? No, I eat all the time. Even on the days that I eat like 5 meals, I'll still put in 2 shakes somewhere in there. You know what I mean? So I think it was simplifying. I don't know. People ask me that all the time. But it was really trying to find system that works for your team. And for me, for us, that was a big part. So people could just add people on the group and then tag them on there. But so I hit 3-star at about my 10-month mark, about. And then I hit 4-star just before my 1-year anniversary. But then it kind of stalled. And I have no experience in network marketing at all. So everybody was like, oh my God, that's amazing, 4-star. And we didn't know, like, we're just like a small community. And me and my girl Zozette, I see that she's here. We just didn't know. We're like, oh yeah, that's good. We don't know. So, but I was still very, very private. You know, at first when I was saying that I couldn't wrap my brain around it, that I was going to do it, I was going to do this diet fad. So every time I would get recognition or something, or people would post something on my wall about, like, oh my God, she did this, this is what she's earning for her family, I would make my leaders delete it. I was so worried about it. I was worried about what people would think. I was worried about what my patients would think, what my family was going to think. I had a good paying job already. What am I doing? Is she crazy? Isn't she working enough already? I was working full-time as a nurse practitioner then. And it just one day kind of clicked. Like, who cares? Who cares what people think? And that was the biggest release in my brain. I was about 20 weeks pregnant, so I still don't know if it was just hormones or what it was, but we called her an alien for being so amazing. Yeah, Josette is just as amazing, but we make a great team of aliens. But Zach Slobin had a post on Facebook. It was something very simple. When I tell people about it, they're like, that's it. It was a guy, he received a call from a phone company that said, hi, Mr. Sullivan, you got, you're owing $120 on your bill. How would you like to pay that today? And he answers, I'd like to pay that with everybody's opinions of me. That's it. And that just, in my mind, like, was clicked. And I was like, oh my God. And I still get the insecurities and I still worry about what people think. But seriously, what people think of me, they own that. I do not own that at all. I do not own that at all. And ever since I was able to release that, that's where my business really boomed. I know people think it boomed before, but it was stressful. It was like sharing, but not sharing, and really going after those, I call it my chicken list. Does anybody know what a chicken list is? It's like people that you think that are amazing, that you want on your team, that you know they'll never ask you, but you put them on a list and you call them. You want them and you call them until they say yes. So made a chicken list and was going after those people. That's really when my mind kind of changed. Like, this is possible. This is really possible. At first it was like, okay, I'm getting my products paid for. That's great. And then oh, I'll pay my debt, paid off my credit line. And then it's like, oh, okay, I'm getting a camper for the summer, for our summer home. And oh, wow, I'll upgrade to a van. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, shoot, this is really something. This is really, really something. And it was so hard. It was so hard for me to accept at first because I didn't struggle financially before, but I worked 12 years to have my career. And to me, just beating that salary with network marketing, I thought, oh, this is crazy money. This is crazy money. It's going to go away. It's just going to go, it's going to go away. But it's so much more rewarding, because I get to decide how much I make. I get to decide what I'm worth. I get to decide if I want a bonus. I get to decide when I want to go to work. I don't have to call anyone if I'm sick. I don't have, you know what I mean? Like, it's the most amazing thing. The most amazing thing.
So Natacha, I love what you said, because when I was saying, what did you do? What did you do? And then you said that moment you decided that you didn't care what people thought. And you guys, I'm telling you, if you're not where you want to be, even in your life in general, nothing to do with isogenics,
yeah,
that's the reason why. I mean, everybody, we start at such a young age. You know, my little girl's 9. She put on an outfit. Do you think my friends will like this? Do you think whatever? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, who cares? Like,
who cares?
It's such a young age it starts. And so, you know, if we place our value and our worth in the opinions of other people, you're never going to accomplish what you could really do. So I think it's so amazing to hear you say, or not surprising, I guess I should say, on this end, because we've had people be on our team for 10 years and they just, all of a sudden something changes and they're like, I just decided I was just going to go for it and I wasn't going to care what everybody else. And, you know, that I've said that so many times is just like kind of what Zach said, but other people's opinions are not going to pay your bills. You know, other people's opinions are not going to give your kids, you know, this Disney trip. Like, if you guys are listening to the line tonight, you know, whether you have children or not, give it away if you don't even want to earn it. I mean, we are Disney members, so like we're earning the room, so we can give the room away, and we're going to use our own room. So it's like, I mean, go for it. There's no reason why, if the company is offering Disney, you guys, do you realize you only have to enroll 6 people and help them to share with 2 people, and you get the tickets to Disney World?
Yeah.
And we, like I said, we go there because our kids love it there. It's $2,200 worth of tickets because they're park hoppers. I mean, I want you guys to get that. Like, there should be no excuses. I mean, 6 people to eat a better breakfast. Like Natacha just told you, it's the best food on the planet. You don't need 6 people to want to build a legacy with you, 6 people to quit their jobs. You need 6 people to eat a shake 1 time a day. Who can get 2 people to eat a shake 1 time a day. Like, stop making, Jimmy Smith always says, you know, don't, you know, complicate my business. This is not a complicated thing. It's just a matter of sharing. And whoever shares the most for the longest wins. I mean, that's how it works. Yeah. So, you know, Natacha, you've shared with a lot of people. Sorry. I said you've shared with a lot of people, and your team has shared with a lot of people. Yeah. You know, to get to that point in such a short period of time.
Oh yeah, we shared like crazy. Like it was no one's business at first. Like, everybody, like your family, like, you have to start with your family. Your family needs to be on. Your best friends, they need to know. Jimmy Smith says if you get a no, it's because they don't know. Like, it's just, everybody eats. Like, and I love now, they say go for no. I love to work on those objections. Like, what's your objection? Oh, it's too expensive. Really? It's too expensive? Should we go over how much you spend in the month? I don't say it that way. I'm much nicer, but when that goes through like the drive-through or anything, and what is that giving you? That Timmy's with that muffin, what is that giving you? Is that giving you any energy? Or by 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, are you like wanting to go to bed again? Like, what is that giving you? Or if you're going out for lunch, are you actually spending under $10? Can you go out for lunch under $10? I mean, is it fast food? Is it actually a nice salad? Like, it's incredibly cheap. The program is incredibly cheap. It's unbelievable.
Let me, I'm going to mute everybody again, Natacha. So just unmute yourself after I click this.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, there you go. You're unmuted. Whoop, you were. Now you're muted again. You have to unmute yourself.
Unmute. There you go.
There you go.
Other objections we often see is sugar. I'm so tired of hearing about the sugar objections. Like seriously, seriously. What I say now is, are you against eating an apple? And if they say no, well, our shakes have less sugars than an apple. I am done. I'm so done. It's so bad. But I mean, people, that is seriously a fad. Like, I mean, I'm not even going to name any names, but it's proven that if you cut carbs and if you cut sugars, yes, you can lose weight. Yes, you can lose weight. But I mean, it's much better to have a balanced diet that's sustainable than to go haywire and cut all the sugars from your diet and then to just having not, like, if it's not sustainable, if you can't go out and eat anywhere, or if you're, I don't know, I just, it's too much. It's too much for me. I can't go there. Like, seriously, people, apples, an apple. Like, my shake has less sugars than an apple. So if you're against eating apples, yeah, okay, I guess you can't do isogenics. That's the thing. Your brain is fueled by sugar.
So tell them, if you were new today, what would be the top 3 things you would do to start growing your business? If you were new today.
So
right now,
network marketing. So everybody will tell me I'm not a seller. I can't do it. I'm not a seller. That is BS. Like, there's no tomorrow. If you're a woman, especially, you're a network marketer. I'm sorry. No one of us goes to see a movie or go at a new restaurant and loves it and doesn't tell anybody about it. Like, it's, I mean, one of my girls has this best example. She says, I go to Costco and buy these crackers, and they're amazing crackers. The next day I bring them to work and I make everyone taste them. They're amazing crackers. Amazing crackers. Like, they're beet crackers. They're so good. They're low calorie, blah, 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 blah. The next week, everybody has the crackers. That's network marketing. It's so easy. It's so easy. Like, just because there's a reward at the end doesn't mean, I mean, if Costco was paying us to share the crackers, you do it anyways. You're already doing it. So it's just common sense. So share. Do not be afraid of sharing. And some people are worried about doing network marketing, doing the business. Oh, I don't want to do the business side. Just finding 2 people that eat does not make you a business builder. It makes you eligible to having a few products paid for, getting a good first check, getting a check once in a while, but that does not make you a business builder. So don't be scared. Everybody can share with 2 people and be fortunate enough to have a check here and there. And you're not, you didn't change your career. So that's first thing for sure. Sharing. Not worrying about what people think of you. That's for sure. And then the third,
what was like an activity you did? Did you do in-home presentations? Did you do
a lot?
3
A
weeks?
lot.
So tell us, like, how you did those. People get so uptight about those, and I'm like, just get people in your house and share.
I know. A lot of people will quit doing them because they say, oh, no one showed. I've done many where there's only 1 people, some no people, doesn't matter. Always invite people that are on the product also. A few of your girls that are business builders, and then obviously get everyone to invite people. If they don't show, it's no big deal. You turn it into a business meeting. It's just a social. You just talk. It's not a big deal. And I love having people that are already on the product, just maybe a few weeks fresh, because they're always like, oh, the taste of the cleanse or whatever. So you go through recipes, you talk with them. And if there's new people that are there that have not started yet, and they see you interacting with the people that are, just a little not sure, that's amazing. It makes it look more natural. Like, not everyone has that rainbow experience the first few days. I sure did, but not everyone does. The first few days, some people have it hard. Like, they'll have headaches, or they can't get used to the shake or whatever. So if you're there with people and you interact with people that are just starting, that's really reassuring for the people that haven't started, because they see that you're going to be coached and there's a culture there and there's support there. So I did a lot of sip and samples. I still do.
That's awesome. I love that you said that you still do, because I think that people We've done this for 12 years with Isogenics. And I was just on the phone with a girl today in Kansas City scheduling a sip and sample that's 4 hours from here. I messaged Danielle today. We're going to talk tomorrow. We're going to schedule another one for her. I mean, it is the way, it's community, you guys. People are looking for community. And, you know, I was on the phone with Travis Garza this past week, and he was like, we want to know what you're doing because your business has consistently grown. And I'm like, Travis, people want to hide behind their computer screen. And I mean, this is a great way to do training, you guys. But if you think you can build your business just through Facebook and social media and Zooms, it's just not going to be, in my personal opinion, you got to get with people. You got to be with people. You have to feel that energy. And I said, we're still doing that. That's, you know, and I love doing it. Like I get like a high when people get it and see the opportunity and see the product and, you know, so making a difference. I love that you are still doing that as a 5-star, you know, that you're still out doing those. So when you say, I have another question. When you say you find your people, where are they all warm market? Have you joined different things to meet more people? Like, where do you meet your people?
So I would say my warm market lasted so you have your warm market at first. That'll last the first good few months. And then you'll hit like another warm market if you want, like the first like big thing, like New Year's Day resolutions. And then your first summer. It's like you always have this little boom. But after a while, it kind of dies down, right? But then again, you still have people, they've been watching me for like since the start and they're only contacting me now to join. There's that. But always adding new people on Facebook daily, going out. I'm on mat leave and I make it a chore to go out every single day. I have a full gym in my basement. Number one, my son is too crazy. He won't let me go there. But number two, if I go to the gym, I actually meet people. I meet people. Like I meet people at the daycare at the gym. I meet other women like at the daycare. And like Chris Harder said on the first call, use your products like out. Like I go to Starbucks and I grab a coffee and I use their internet. I work there, but I'm mixing a shake. I'm eating a bar. Like I'm doing the stuff like, cause I'm a product of the product. It's not fake. It's not fake at all. And I always have extras in my bag to give out as samples. What was the question? Oh my God.
Where do you meet people? So
where do you meet people? Yeah. So on mat leave, I do mommy groups. A lot of mommy groups. I volunteer now at the gym for the daycare. Always trying to go.
Today. That's smart. I saw you had told Rita you were volunteering at the gym daycare, and I was like, she does that to meet people. Like, I mean, I think that's what you guys have to realize. I know somebody posed that question, which is why I asked it. There are people everywhere. I mean, we live in a town of 900 people, you guys, and we still have people every day join our team. Like, when people say, where do you find people? Like, I don't know. Like, I love how you answer it because you guys are everywhere. People are everywhere, but are you getting out of your house? Are you making the effort to go to the gym and to do all those kind of things?
Yeah. If you stay at home, you're staying at home. You're not meeting anyone. Right. If you're going to work in your office for an hour, why not take that to Starbucks or a Second Cup or a coffee shop? Like you're meeting people. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. And you don't have to get all pretty. I mean, people tell us you have to look the part. My part is yoga pants, a sweater, and the hair, the bun. Like my hair is down. That's a miracle. That's a miracle. And the baby's pulling at my bun and that's life. That's life. And I'm still working away and calling people and that's normal. That's the way I do it. And I think the number one thing is to not be weird. Not be weird. Like about a year ago, well, I'm 2.5 years in now. But at first, every people I meet, it's like, how do I talk about this? How do I talk about this? It was so weird. I admit I was weird. Just meet people to meet people, give compliments, and it's going to come up naturally. And if it doesn't, it's okay. You just become a people person and you just talk. It was super hard for me because I'm such an introvert and it's done so much for my mental health to be out there. It's really good to talk to people. But if you ask me what I would prefer to do then, I would just stay home, do my thing, whatever, be all weird. But it's good to go out and just meet people. And people will ask me, how do you start a conversation? It's so weird, but if you actually like just sit at a coffee shop and just look around at people and notice if one girl has a nice shirt, tell her she has a nice shirt. It's something usually I would just keep in my mind, but why not say the girl has a nice shirt? Or, oh my God, you have the most amazing blue eyes. I'm being real. I'm not being fake. If I say it, it's because I mean it. And it starts conversations, and you just seem like a nice person, and that attracts people. If you're nice, that attracts people. And one of the things that I've done is like give trust. Like, we're just so weird now because we have our phones tied to our face all the time. So we're just weird. So you don't tend to talk to people. But if you actually look around and see people, like people are there. One of the things is if I'm sitting at a Starbucks and I need to use the washroom, instead of just putting all my laptop and everything in my bag, I'll actually look to the person next to me and say, do you mind just watching over my stuff? I'm just going to use the washroom really fast. Like, it's helping me because I don't have to pick up everything. And it's just starting a conversation. Like, it's super easy once you start, and once you put it in your daily activities, it just becomes supernatural. We just have to get away a bit from the technology. I mean, some girls build their whole business on Instagram. I can't. It gets weird faster if I try to make a friend on, I don't know. I'm just not good at it, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting better, but I much rather meet real people.
Yeah, no, I think that's awesome. And it's so true though. Like, you guys, I just want you to think about it. If you haven't been to David Woods University in Action, everybody on here should go.
Yeah.
Like, go. I think we've been to 9 now. But he just talks about relationship. And I think, look at kids. Like, my little boy my little one's 4, and then the next one's 5. And they'll go to the park, and within 5 minutes, they have 7 new friends. And they're like, can Tommy come over and play? Can this kid come over? Like, that's what we should do as adults. But somewhere along the line, we put up all these boundaries and, oh, don't talk to that person. Don't talk to that person. I mean, when I fly all the time by myself, and so I'm always like chit-chatting with the person next to me, and sometimes they're like, why is she talking to me? Like, I can tell from the look on their face. And I think, what's wrong with you? Like, people just, and if that's not your deal, if you're an introvert, like Natacha said, you just have to practice over and over and over again until it becomes natural. Because that is where you're going to meet so many people. And it is putting yourself out there. I mean, going to the gym when you don't have to. Same thing for me. I go because I know there's going to be people there. And why are people at the gym, you guys? They want to lose weight and have more energy and feel better. I mean, put yourself in situations where those are the people you want to meet. Like, I love working with moms of kids. You guys work with me, you know that. So that's why I joined MOPS. Not because I need another thing on my schedule, or I need to, it's just another group of women that I know I'm going to find like-minded people who have strong faith, who want to be with their kids. I mean, so it's just do things that you enjoy doing, and you're going to meet more people that, will mesh right with your circle of people that you're trying to help. So don't go to MOPS if you don't like kids and you don't have, do things you want to do. So, and you'll see, like, your circle just expands and expands. So anyway.
I see a question. How do you start up a conversation with a stranger? You don't have to start it right away if you're just sitting there with someone, but there must be something you notice to that person. Like, I mean, she has a nice smile, she has nice shoes, or whatever. It just becomes natural. If you have kids with you, so much easier, or I think pets would be good too, like at a park. I think that would be good too. But people like my son, he's like a chick magnet. Like, girls come like, so, oh, he's so cute. It's so cute. It's so easy to start conversations. It's natural. We're just being weird about it. I swear to God, it's just social media and our phones, and that's it. People used to talk a lot more. We just have to bring it back. Seriously, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You just get comfortable. That's what I think. I was an introvert. You just got comfortable. Like at the mall, I used to shop with earbuds on, listening to music, because I didn't want the sales lady to say, "Oh, this is the deal today." I just want to be in my zone, and I just want to be alone. But we get weird. Yeah. I'm much happier now, like just talking to everyone and just, I
love what you said about the crackers, though. It's so true. I want you guys all to think about anything else in your life. Like, we don't even think 2 seconds about saying, oh, we got it here, or go watch that movie. I mean, like, Mary Poppins is coming out again. I didn't grow up on Mary Poppins, but if you did, hey, the remake's coming out, or the whatever, the sequel. And so today I saw people posting all over Facebook, and I'm like, it's so funny because some of these people are so nervous to share Isogenics, but like their whole page was Mary Poppins today. And I'm like, is Disney going to pay you? No. But talk about Isogenics. Like, you guys, we make it so complicated and it's so simple. It's just food. And it's different than other products. Like, and I'm not dissing anything, but there's lots of companies out there where people don't need it every single month, right? Yeah. But people are going to eat Isogenics. They're going to run out. People eat food every day. Everybody.
Yeah. We eat our overhead.
Yes.
There's no cost of business. You have to eat. You have to eat.
I think, Natasha, too, when people ask where do we meet people, that honestly, if I said to all of you listening on here, because I have people in my warm market that I still haven't spoke to, and I've done this for 12 years.
Yep. So
I truly believe that if I said to you, like, Natasha, here's $100,000 in cash, you give me the names of 50 people in your warm market you've not spoke to yet, you would have them in your warm market still. Do you know what I mean? From church or here or there. And so just, you guys, when you start thinking about who do I need to talk to, just really still go back and look at, who is there, to talk to, like, who is there out there that is on your list that you have been nervous to talk to. Mm-hmm. Because the people you're nervous to talk to probably are going to be some of your best team members. You're nervous to talk to them because they're already successful. They've already done well. Don't just put on your list who you can help. Mm-hmm. Put on your list the people who already are fit, who are already financially stable, who are already doing well, because they're going to have great circles of influence.
Yeah, never assume that someone would not want the business. That's number one thing that I've learned. Because some of the business builders that I have, I thought, oh my God, with the same thing with me. Like that's not why I started. Definitely that's not why I started. I started for the products, and I told my sponsor, you're crazy. 3 months in, you're crazy. I'm not doing this. And then it just came naturally, like, honestly. And once you get your people paid, they'll want to be paid, like, weekly. It's the most amazing gig ever. And it's the way of the future. We're all going there. They say, oh, you're in that pyramid thing? Oh, I'm in the pyramid thing? Yeah, they're not even keeping, like, cashiers at Walmart anymore. They're replacing it with, like, computers. What's the pyramid? What's the pyramid? Somebody that's owning Walmart. I shouldn't name any names, but you know what I mean. Somebody's getting richer by firing people. Like, and we're a pyramid? No, I'm sorry. Anybody on my team can make more money than me. You decide your worth, and you decide how much you get paid for. It's that simple. It's that simple. Yeah.
All right, you guys, it is that simple. And with that, we are going to close because it is 7:50 here, 8:50 Eastern. So thank you so much, Natasha, for being on. Rita and I appreciate it so much, and just sharing your heart on the products and the business. And you guys, I want to remind you that next week, it's going to be same time. Kathy Coover is going to be our speaker next week, or our trainer next week, and she's going to share with you tips on, if she was new, how she would start building her business. And she's our amazing co-founder, so you want to make sure and be on next week and hear her tips as well. So we are going to get this posted on our page, justinandhilarycourtney.com. You can look at all the Monday night Zooms that we've been doing through this boot camp, and you can rewatch them there. So it'll be posted out there in the next couple of days. And Natasha, I just want to thank you again for being on, taking time away from
you for asking me. I'm so honored. Absolutely. What a lineup. Kathy Coover next week.
Yeah, that's a good lineup to be in.
I hope I gave you a bit of knowledge, a little smidgen somewhere.
Oh my gosh, girl, it was awesome. I love just your attitude, and that's what it's about when you.
It's all about attitude.
Just go for it. That's right. So, awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Have a good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being on.
Bye.